Welcome back students, and in the last lecture we covered about the sliders, and in this tutorial I am going to teach you about editing images and creating tables. We are going to cover two topics because it is quite simple. Okay, so we require some style in for after editing the images, like we have to add the adjust the height, width, border radius of image, and transition 1 second. Just leave for the time being and border. Okay, so let us start. After completing and closing the slider div, I am just creating another div in which I add the class raw, and I am using another div in which I add the class call last, and it is used for raw and column. After that I am going to add simply a pictures. I have a picture that I have available, and I just control X and I am going to paste here, and I am going to uncomment it. Okay, and I'm using lookout. I am using three classes. Image, this is not a class. I give a new name of image because I am going to add some CSS class properties. Okay, after that I am using bootstrap property grow and image responsive. Okay, just same like that in the second image, and just same like that in the third image. And in the class image I am going to add some style. What the style? Height, width, border radius, transition 1 second, and border 1 pixel solid black. Just control, I am copying it and I am going to paste it on style tag. Control V and just use dot here. Okay, remember height, width, border radius, transition 1 second, and border 1 pixel solid black. Just leave transition 1 second for the time being. After that I am using on mouse hover on the image. When we hover the mouse on the image, I am using another CSS property, that is WebKit transform scale and opacity. Just leave for the time being also, and I am going to discuss these properties. Okay, so just save it and just go to the browser and just refresh it. Look out, our images has been edited. And remember now what transition 1 second means. When I hover the mouse, look out, what the effect? This effect is on mouse over, that is WebKit transform scale. And what about transition 1 second? If I change 1 to 4, just look the effect. Look out, it transforms slowly because I change into 4 seconds. Okay, and I just change again. So look out, control F5, look out, perfect. Okay, now I want these images in a raw. Okay, so we have a following property like a bootstrap. We have a flex properties in which we can make our div responsive and make into the raw easily. What are the properties we have? We have display flex property. Justify content means space around the images, and after that flex raw means make the images and div raw, and flex wrap means when you minimize your image it down of the first picture, and I give the padding 25 pixel. I am just copy this, and in the style I am going to add this, and I am going to add this one. Okay, and I just copy this class name and I put it to the column. And after completing this, and just look out again, we are going to look out, perfect, it has been set into the raw, and look out the effect, it's look like pretty good. Okay, now after that I am going to add a table. Okay, how to create a table is quite simple. Just use the tag table, and I am going to use table head. Table head tag is used when we have a large table So after that I'm use tr, and a tr I am using to creating two head in which I have an item name, and the second is I have item price. After that, after the table head, what type of heads you want to put into the table head. After that I am using the table body, and in a table body I am giving the item name and item property. We have a two items, so in a first two tr we have to put two body table. I am editing burger, and I am editing the price. Oh sorry, by the way, you can create your own tags in HTML in this editor in HTML and CSS. Piece 250. I'm just going to copy and paste it, and I'm using pasta and I put the 450, and just I'm copying it and I just paste it, and I use fish and name it to 950. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to add some bootstrap classes simply to make our table responsive. I'm using table. After that, if you want to make the table border, use table border. If you want the table responsive, just use table responsive. If you want to make customize, if you want to condense your table, use condense. And after that, if you want to hover on a table, use used hover, table hover. Okay, just save it, go to your browser, just refresh it. Perfect. Look out, our table has been created, and I think it is a responsive look. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much.